This is What Remains of Edith Finch, and I hope you enjoy. Let's open the book of Edith Finch, shall we? Let's do it.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Start at the beginning with the house. Whoa.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Why not?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Inside the mailbox. Okay. How do I let go of that? Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
What happened to Lewis? What happened to Lewis?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Right. There's two paths. There's a way down here. Ooh, we should check this out. Definitely should check this out. Can't go that way. Okay. I gotta go both ways.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Interesting. Silent. It's big. Whoa, look at that house. They just kept building on that. Holy cow. Nice hoop.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I know. It's pretty.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
The house is pretty big.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I would be too. I would be too, Edith. Alright. Should we go up to the front door? Maybe?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door.
I doubt it would.
Didn't.
Creepy, yes. It is a little creepy. The house does look creepy, Casey.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
The house was waiting for me. The hand thing I'm still getting used to. So the front door is not going to work, but we can definitely figure a way out here. Let's go around the back. Wind chimes. Ooh, what's this? There's a little...
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Okay. I wonder what happened to everybody. Well, at least the doggy door is an option.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
How old are you now, Edith Finch? How old are you now? A nice deep freeze. What's all this? Going in this house brings back a lot of memories.
For the first time in years.
January 2010. For the first time in years.
I felt like I was home.
This is home. It's a very, very crowded. It's for as big as it is.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That's so sad. And loving memory of Lewis Finch. Edith. Edie. Dawn. Lewis. Lewis's funeral, so Lewis passed away.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Aww. I like Chinese, so.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon.
Oh
Except our
my.
cat, Molly.
Molly loves the salmon. They didn't know what else to eat other than that salmon. Okay. Anything here?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why'd you leave?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Where's the words? Oh, they're down here. A bomb had gone off. Ooh, what's this?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, that's always rough. Pretty house.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I mean, you're right. This house
Even
is...
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after
Yeah.
it sank.
After it sank? Where did it sink to? I like how the words just run away or blow away or... What's this? What's this? Ooh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Aww. Great. That's kind of relaxing. I like that. Oh, okay. I stopped. Let's see. What's this?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. What happened to Milton?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened in the last... That room is not openable. I like the books. Alright, let's not go upstairs yet. My gut is telling me to go down this way.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
The key doesn't fit there either. Where does the key fit? Oh, what's that? There's something on that box. Wait. I gotta get over to it. Dawn Finch. Okay, that's nothing important. Alright. Where do we go? Something in here? No? Okay. Alright. Where do we go? A light. Maybe
The
switch
power
on
had been
the
turned
light.
off the night we left.
Power had been turned off the night we left. But where? How do we turn the power back on? Okay. Where do we go from here? Probably upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Alright.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, she sure did. She sure did. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay. Calvin. Calvin was 11. Gregory was 1. Oh, that's sad.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Really? Did you really think that? That's kind of crazy. I mean, you got a lot of picture frames here. This house is kind of crazy.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Why? Is Barbara famous or something? What is going on with Barbara?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Ah. Looks like a man. Barbara was 24 when she died. If these are all...
Barbara was a child star for 2 years.
Oh.
Until America grew out of it.
Okay. Interesting. Let's not go upstairs yet. I think there's more to this level. Ooh, creepy. Ooh, that room is open. What's this? Molly. Molly was 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh my gosh, why is everybody dead? This poor Edith Finch.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Well, his room is pretty darn cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Oh, the key opened. The book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, she really was.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Definitely. What was she afraid of? Let's see what she's been
Reading
afraid
this,
of.
maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
I don't either. Let's find out, shall we? Alright.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I know. I want to know. Well, we got into
I grew up
Molly.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly, what's going on with Molly? Molly!
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th,
Aw,
1947.
I'm supposed to read that.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ah! She ate the gerbil food? Can I...
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh. Mom. I'm hungry. Give me something, Mom. I ate gerbil food. Come on now. Alright, I'll eat the fish. I'll eat my fish. What the heck? I thought about what?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good. Good. Let's not do that. I'm hungry. Ah. Alright.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh no. Not the toothpaste. That's not a good idea. Oh no.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, I don't think you should be eating that. Oh no.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay, well.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh.
I reached out for her.
Why is your window chained?
And suddenly,
What's that all about?
I was
I'm a cat. You're a cat. I'm a cat. Meow. Meow. I'm a cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Mm-hmm. I'm a cat. Can't mess with me.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mom, Dad. Look at them. Not even looking at me. I'm a cat. What do they expect? I'm a freaking cat. This is cool. Hey! Hey! I'm gonna get you!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Meow. Oh jeez, come on. Ugh. Okay, that didn't work. What the heck? Oh, okay. I have no idea. Trying to get up here is tricky.
Now I was up in the
Okay.
big tree.
Alright.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I know, you really want that mama bird. It's kinda crazy.
I gobbled her up,
Gotcha!
and suddenly I was an owl.
You what? Whoa, whoa!
First, all I heard was the wind.
You're an owl
Then I
now.
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I hear it. My next meal. What?
Rabbits.
Got it.
I
Got
imagined
one.
his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
You are hungry.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I don't think you should. I think you're full. I don't think we need to eat anymore, okay?
A mama rabbit.
Ah. Gotcha. Super down. Mama rabbit
She was
down.
almost too big to carry. I
Ugh.
started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh no.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
You were a shark. I don't think you're gonna survive that one. What? I am a shark. Yes. Yes, I am a shark. This is totally normal. How do you do?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Ah!
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, I was hungry. I'm gonna get ya.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, well, you're gonna get that. Oh,
Tore
wow.
off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay. Where do I go now? Tasted really good. I have no idea. Where do I go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Ah! Gotcha.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh no. What am I? Ew. What am I now? I'm an octopus or something. Now I'm this gross.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm like a monster that eats people. Jeez. Ah. Oh my gosh. Ew. Ew. I'm an actual monster. This is crazy. Yummy. I know. I did get it. It was
Real quiet.
and now I'm a creepy tentacle monster. Oh, look at this. I am going to eat. Oh! Now these poor people are gonna be eaten by me.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
No, I don't think you do. Oh! Oh no. This way? Yeah. Alright. We're about to eat the captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
Jesus.
So I swam towards it.
She got a big belly. Just eating all this food. Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Ooh, okay. Where does this take us? Oh, that's gross, the tentacle. Oh, I'm in the toilet! I'm coming out of the toilet to take my next victim.
I got closer and closer.
Molly, it's you! Molly! Molly, you're gonna eat your own... Oh, my stomach.
Oh, my stomach started growling.
Oh, no.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time. And I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
Ooh.
It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Delicious! Okay. Molly. So Molly got eaten? Oh, the family tree.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm
Yeah.
sure Edie would have.
That's like, I don't know about that one. It's crazy. I'm sure Edie would have. Are you Edie? Is this Edie? I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, Molly. We got you. So we need to follow where Molly
This
went.
will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Oh, I
Edie
wouldn't
would
think
have,
so.
but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Who's Edie?
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Yeah. Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, your great grandma is Edie. Okay. Maybe her name's
Room is
Edith.
like a museum.
Definitely looks like a museum. Odin!
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Okay. Maybe we have to open up a page here.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and on January 7th,
Oh, sorry.
1937,
I
he
didn't know
set
it went
sail
that
with his
fast.
family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
I would too.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Ooh.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. Interesting. Did we just get something?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Probably. So that was Odin.
Edie knit me a new pair of
Louis
gloves.
died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Aw. I didn't know what the other one said. It was so quick. I'm sorry.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
She didn't. She didn't want to.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Really? Well, young at heart. Wow, wow. Holy pink. This is the pinkest bathroom I've ever seen.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, this left a trace.
It was a pretty big trace.
Oh. Ah, I didn't know they were going to say that. Is that wine? Is that wine right there? Oh, what's this? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Ooh, a secret. Okay, let's analyze this picture.
It's in the last place you would look.
It's in the last place.
It isn't in the cupboard.
It isn't in the
It's
cover.
hidden in this book.
It's hidden in this book. What? Oh, okay. We got an opening here. What? Calvin Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
Mm-hmm.
He never put it down.
It was like in the walls. How do you go down? Oh, there we go.
From the paintings on the
Milton.
wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton. Milton. Fort Calvin. The heck? Okay.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Aw. Well, why not?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Calvin. Calvin was 11. Okay. Let's see Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
That was it. Okay. Oh, I'm on a swing. I got a leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
And he did.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid.
Swing is a little close to the fence.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
He always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Dinner!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
What?
I told him going around was impossible.
Going around the swing? Oh, we're gonna do a loop? Oh, he's crazy on this wooden chain thing?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Maybe. Maybe he had his mind set up.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Oh.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
What do you mean? Oh my gosh.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh, dude. Well.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
I think he did too. Oh no.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
What? What's that? He's crazy! Oh my gosh. Oh!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
No! He freaking jumped off of the... Oh no, Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh my goodness. That was not the place to jump off. Calvin. Goodness.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I can see that. He didn't...
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Never set foot in the room again. Look at that. That's cool. Caterpillar books. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa. What? Halloween.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Yeah.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yep. Definitely. Oh, hello, Barbara.
Growing up,
Okay.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, yeah. I think you would.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. What, like the fame? The fame of it all? Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Dreadful stories. What?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The
What?
Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Okay.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Took a dark. Ooh.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has been.
Aww.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
You just need
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
What?
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh, no.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
A
hearing
scream.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
Oh.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
What?
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks,
Oh.
babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later,
He's not back.
hadn't returned.
Rick's
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
right on cue.
She reached for the music box.
Barbara.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Didn't Rick have the key? Didn't Rick have the key, though? Rick! Are you down here? He's a...
It was coming from inside the house.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what? Bravo!
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. And
What?
she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What? Oh no, Barbara!
I wasn't there myself, but
What
I
happened?
hear Barbara was magnificent.
Oh,
Poor
evil.
girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Whoa!
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it
Yeah.
all pretty hard, but that's another story.
Okay.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box, is all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear.
Ugh!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh. Yeah. What? What? Oh, Barbara's ear. Well, geez, Barbara.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Wow. Wow, that was an interesting one. That took a turn completely. All right. Nope. There we go. I'm sorry. There we go. That's better. Okay. Barbara.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Right. Probably because Barbara died. That's probably why.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Wonder why. Why'd she lock them? What's all this? Oh, this is Calvin's room. We've already been there.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh, now we know. So we're gonna go down to the basement because we know now. It taught us. The game taught us. Just keep going, keep going. Got it. Easy enough. Okay. Sven! Is that you?
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once,
Yeah.
carrying packages.
The
I thought
basement.
maybe she was hiding presents.
I mean, the basement is kinda.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? There's a whole area.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
I think Walter...
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, wow.
If there's a pattern in all these stories...
Yeah?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. What happened to you?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
My bobblehead.
But after a few days,
yeah,
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Kept you sane?
Having a schedule, living for today.
I get it.
I always expected
a lot
to
of
be
peaches.
dead tomorrow.
1976. Let's keep.
You get used to anything.
Happened again. 1976. I'm gonna keep
Even a
reading
monster
the years.
on the other side of a door starts to feel normal, almost friendly.
I'm eating a lot of peaches. It's my whole diet.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped.
You look
Whatever
older.
that thing was, it was gone.
Whatever that thing
Maybe it got
was.
tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
I would be too.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
You're old, Walter. I don't know if you can still even leave now. Maybe... That's a big jar of tomato.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I know it's out where? Somewhere.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Aw.
And Molly.
And Molly.
And Calvin.
And Calvin. I think Calvin did that to himself. Just saying.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Calvin jumped off the swing.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Right?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I believe you, Walter.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
Oh, sorry. Especially
I don't
not
mind
the
if I only have a
peaches.
year left. Or a month.
Or a month.
Or a single week.
Well, I mean, you are
I'd be
old.
happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Did a train really just hit me as soon as I came out? Wow. Walter!
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, Walter, I don't know what to say about that. Just move to the left or right, Walter. Jeez.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I'm sure she was too, but we have to figure out why she was trying to protect you. Be careful.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
In this cave?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
He just lived under the house.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Ew. Nasty.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I agree.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
What stories?
and found out what happened to everyone else.
So that's why you came here.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Why?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah. Walter was hit by a train. But the train tracks just fell.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why? What's wrong with writing this? What's wrong about that?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I don't know.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Aww. Thank you.
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I do feel a little lost. Trying to figure out how to get
I
through
think
this.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Me too. Me too.
And when you look at the house,
Mm-hmm.
had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
The house is very pretty. I like it. Hey, there's a bike.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Alright.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that is a good point. Cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
What?
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the
Burpee.
gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy Jr. Zerpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Edith Finch. Cool.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, are we gonna peek?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It's quite sunken. Are we supposed to look at something here? Edie said what about the old house? Okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Why?
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Okay.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Like what?
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday
Oh,
and find everything out for myself.
maybe. This house is so big just to be sitting here like this. It's like abandoned.
But looking back on it now,
Yeah.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh my gosh, I'm pregnant? And I'm doing this? Wow. Talk about a risk. I'm 22 weeks pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
They sure did.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh. Sam does look kind of intense. Excuse me.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Wait.
Not quite.
What are we supposed to do?
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad.
But you're not over anywhere.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
What?
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I don't know where to go. Looking on where to take a picture. Okay, I have no idea where the picture's supposed to go. What the heck?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
He's peeing.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No, Dad.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Got it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait.
Dad, I...
Ooh,
Just breathe.
got it. I'm looking for her.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything.
Whoa!
Great shot, Dawn!
I took a picture of her shot. I am a terrible father here. Of course.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
This one's going in the photo album. You know that? This one's going in the photo album, Don.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Ah! It's so hard. Go, 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 go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh! Oh! Sam.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh my gosh. Sam. That is so sad. Goodness gracious.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I mean, yeah. This family's been through a lot of tragic. Gregory, a baby. The little baby. Oh no. Oh, I'm not. I don't want to watch this one. If the baby dies. Divorce contract. Why are they leaving the divorce contract in here?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I'm a baby.
The rest of us don't.
I'm a baby. Yum, 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 yum. What do you mean?
If I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Frog. Oh.
I wish he could have told us.
No.
About the world he saw.
Gregory. Oh no, 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 no.
So much I don't understand.
Oh, the baby.
Gregory.
Oh no, I'm a frog. What am I? Gregory! Swim! I think I'm drowning. So sad.
What happened wasn't your fault.
I'm gonna get sucked in!
I'm sure he's happy.
Oh!
To be happy too.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck, Kay.
That's so sad.
Love, Sam.
That one's a sad one. Baby Gregory. Baby Gregory. He had so much to live for.
My
Little
mom
rock.
moved to the loft after her brothers died.
Aww.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah. Well, this house is kind of big, so yeah, I think you guys can get away from each other for sure.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Whee! Okay, I gotta go back up. I need to be up here. All right. Go. Come on. Slowest climber in the world. Oh my gosh.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. Well, it's my dad and mom. Okay. Oh, what we got
My
here?
mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis.
When my
Wasn't
dad
the
died,
guy-
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
What?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I mean,
And
yeah.
for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Aww. I feel so bad for everybody in this house.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
What?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
What? Milton disappeared. So he hasn't died. Aww. I guess we'll pull the rope. Oh, never mind. We're going up. Poor Milton. What happened to him?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush. Ooh! What happens? Achoo! These are so cool. Nice! Okay. He went in the store he just painted. Alright, is that it? That was it?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He disappeared. Nothing more to Milton. That's it.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh, so sad.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What did Milton find? That's a good question. What did Milton find? Okay. You could have told me that I would not have been able to get out. Okay. Just saying. Going up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but
Whoa.
I think Louis blamed himself.
Why?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh wait. How do we get up there? Louis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Louis doesn't care. He's just like, come in. You're welcome. Well, what is all this fancy?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That part of him lived on. Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Louis Finch. What is this?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What?
wander.
Yeah. What the heck? Why can't I? Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm a person.
To describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
I have no idea.
Bats.
Ah! Okay. Yeah, okay. Where are we going? There we go. There we go. Go through, go through. There's too many fish.
And things that have not names.
Freaky stuff.
He knew it was all in his head.
Okay.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
He had hopes he would find himself. And do what?
But he found something more.
What? What did he find?
I worried about him then. daydreaming at the cannery.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
I spoke with his boss.
Part of my vision is gone.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah. He's also in this fantasy world.
Like a whole new Lewis.
No. Not a whole new Lewis. Not a whole new Lewis. This is not good.
I even encouraged him.
To do what?
It seemed very promising at first.
Promising for what?
He told me he'd made a new friend.
He's crazy! I mean, I'm all for making fantasy worlds, but this is kind of crazy. Lewis
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, jeez.
Then he made musicians.
Okay.
And songs for them to play.
Play for me!
He talked about starting a band.
Play your music for me.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh my gosh! My chair fell.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
He no longer spoke.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
What? What?
That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
No.
So
no.
he could do whatever he wished.
You think? I don't know about whatever he wants.
For mayor.
That's a little unrealistic.
And he won.
Naturally. What can I say? Naturally.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
We have to wander away. What became a
conquer
game
a city, then immediately push on.
Oh, conquer all the fish in the world.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
I'm learning places.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Get that fish. Oh jeez, I'm still learning how to drive this boat. No!
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
He forgot.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Mom, I'm working. Just let me work. I'm just gonna keep working. Work. Let's see.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh, sorry, Mom. I gotta work.
Handsome queen.
Of a handsome queen. He heard rumors of a handsome queen. And will he find her?
The queen was on her own quest for...
radiant rainbow, sinister serpents. Let's see that
Sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents. Oh! Yeah!
He followed the sound of her...
silver harp.
Silver harp.
Chop. We have to play the music. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh,
His
shoot.
chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
East of the sun and west of the moon.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
He's in a completely different world.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Too many fish. Too many fish.
But he was so proud of having created it.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh,
In
God.
his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
I am a god. These fish just
For
keep
someone who'd
coming.
never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
It was overwhelming how much
And then it
fish
struck him
I work with.
But the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one
What?
climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yes, royalty is here. After all these years, I'm
My
back.
imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
It was hard to argue. You say? Where do we go?
He began to forget the world we know.
Well, there's the cannery. Oh, all he did was the cannery after that.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Despise, yeah, the royal contempt. Okay, I don't. He's just doing it. He's not even. Where do I go from here? Lewis! What's wrong with you? I have no idea. We're in the factory. This doesn't look good though. All the fish. Where are we going? Is this the right way? Am I going the right way? I'm gonna go to this door and see what happens, I guess. Nothing. This door means nothing. I wish you could run. I do wish you could run in this game. Whoa. Alright. So, going back. I would not like working in here. Oh, so unsanitary. Just so many fish. Alright. I don't know, maybe we should just touch him or something. He's not even doing anything.
I still thought I could save him.
What? What for?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Okay.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
What is happening? Yes! Yes! People of wonder!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Yes, of course. The wise calico. They're all like dancing. Look at that one. A little different. Thank you.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Thank you, my queen. I am the king of these lands.
There was only one thing left to do.
Bow. Bow before your queen.
Bend down his head.
That doesn't look good. Oh no!
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I believe you. My goodness, though. That was scary. Alright. Lewis. Okay.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Probably easier. But then again, this is
I
very...
wish we'd stayed.
Stayed here?
But I understand why we left.
Because this house is a hazard?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened that night?
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith.
But it had to end one way or another.
Had to end.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
That last night with Edith? Are you Edith? Oh, I'm Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
I think.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. I was excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom
Not
said the
safe.
library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Are we not talking about how there's a candle just on the floor? By these flammable books?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Whoa. Histories of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
The night I was born?
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
What?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
There's a low tide.
God, it smelled awful.
God, it smelled
I've
awful.
seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Really?
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh no. I really did.
I got turned around.
Oh no. Turned around to where? Where am I at?
I started seeing things.
Like a deer? What? Seeing deer?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like what?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Yeah. You came back to them.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let me read.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Let me read it. Mom!
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh, my hand. I control the hand.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Yeah. So sad how all the family breaks apart. A few years went by.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh no. No.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
That is so sad. That is
Until
real.
I found out about you.
Me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
You're right. Am I supposed to do this?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Okay.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
'Cause it's the baby.
I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
No. Wait, good? bad?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad.
Oh.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No! Edith! Oh my god. A Story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dallas. Whew. That was sad. And that was What Remains of Edith Finch. This game is really good. Honestly. So good. I'm gonna let the credits roll and just keep talking as they do. Oh, these are real people. That are the creators. This game is honestly really cool. Like, I think this game is really cool. How they do it. Sheesh. Edith Finch is not alive. We listened to her the whole time and her story, but she's gone. She's gone. That game is just so, like, it's so good. I think it's great. And it's just, I don't know. Like, each story was so well thought out. I just love this game. I love games that put this much into it. It's just masterful storytelling. It's a game that I recommend anybody play. It's so good. The one that I was surprised by was Walter, where he just walked out and that was it. So quick for that guy. That was What Remains of Edith Finch. I hope you enjoyed your time here in Cold Space. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.